Hey everyone, and welcome back, y'all. We are back to cash stuff for the final week of January, and I cannot believe we're almost into February already. We're gonna bank the rest minus $30-something that's going into my bank and staying there as a buffer for what we have left over in January. Now remember, we are continuing with a prep pantry freezer challenge. Anything that we have already currently on hand is what we are going to continue doing for the month of February and even maybe March, depending on how much progress we make in February. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and bank the rest that we can in savings for the end of January. Do know that the first week of February, the kids will be going out to their birthday meal. I'm taking Jessica and Philip out to Chinese for their birthday. They'll each get a little bit of cash and they'll each get one item that I actually want to give them. So with that being said, today we have $700 to cash stuff just so that we can give this money its proper homing. So we got 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 450, 550, $600 worth of 50s. 610, 620, 630, 640, 650, 660, 670, 680, 690, and 700. Now, I had some little sticker things up in there. So that's 700. So just so you know, in case people are asking, well, why don't you just throw all of this on your firm account? Why don't you throw this all on your credit card debt? I've got that handled and taken care of. My credit card debt is going to be gone the first week of February by using Velocity Banking, which means I take everything that I possibly can, pause all of my outgoing sources for payment, and I'll just go ahead for 1 month and throw everything onto my credit card and then pay it through my credit card versus paying it through my bank. The only thing that has to stay in my bank is actually my rent, which is actually my account is connected to my landowner's account where I can just easily toss that money in there every single month for him. So that is what we're doing. Groceries, not getting anything because we are doing a prep and pantry challenge. I've showed you just the other week my grocery haul. Now, do remember that we are pulling everything from our fridge, freezer, pantry, shelves, all of that, and trying to eat down some food. And then I'll go ahead and backstock and restock when I need to. But we need to do that for a short amount of time and get my freezers back under control. We are talking about Uber, and Uber is my ride program that I have to have because I am blind, and we are throwing $60 into Uber today because Uber is getting very expensive, and during bad weather it's crazy expensive. So $60 is going in. I don't particularly use as much Uber anymore as I did. I do more grocery delivery, and I only go out when I need to. A lot of the kids' appointments are already prepaid for, so the insurance company picks it up. But something for myself, unless it's a medical appointment, it's not paid for. And I don't need to go anywhere anyways. I barely see the doctor. I'm supposed to see her every 3 months. I don't want to do that. I'll be real honest. There is no reason for me to see a doctor every 3 months. I think that's ridiculous, to be honest. All right, so we are going through for $100 challenge is getting a 10. And again, as I always tell you, that this is my variable buffer, so it covers anything with groceries or Uber that I may possibly go over and don't want to have to pull from my bank. And again, it comes into my buffer here. So when I reach 100 again, we just reach 100, so we're restarting back over. We'll go ahead, and once we reach 100 again, we'll put it in here. It'll take care of any kind of Uber rides if I'm not got enough money in there, and if I don't have enough money in groceries, it'll go to that as well. But I have plenty, and I've got plenty in my variable buffer, but we're just going to keep on going with it. All right, me is only going to get a 10. I was supposed to start my weight loss journey / lifestyle. I hate to call it a weight loss journey because really it needs to be a lifestyle because I need to maintain after I lose the weight. I was supposed to start it in January, but it didn't happen, and I don't make New Year's resolutions, but I know I need to get started. So starting in February, yes, I'll be behind the ball by a month, but better late than never. I need to really kick it into gear like I've been saying I was going to, but unless I'm going to be consistent, I'm not going to start it. So I need to be consistent. So I'm going to start that as of February 1st. All right, the $300 challenge, which is my puppies, are getting $150. Reason for that is I've been telling you guys I'm not feeling comfortable with not having this bulked up to the level in which I want to bulk it up to. So we're going to put $150 into baby. Oh, not to baby, into pets. Baby's coming up, but it ain't my baby, y'all. Like, don't even go there. Back to bank is getting a 10. This is my bank buffer. Summer groceries is getting only a 10. Etsy shop is getting 100. Gotta start bulking this back up. Household is getting a 50 plus a 10, so that makes 60. We're really starting to bulk up these envelopes a little bit more. Okay. After that, we have emergency cash. That's only going to get a 10 because that's an ongoing, never stopping situation. Most of these envelopes are that way. Kid is getting a 10 and a 50, so that's getting 60. Reason for bulking that up, spring and summer are around the corner. My ex-husband and I talked, as I've mentioned previous video before, that he is going to now spend $200 per kid per double season. So we do a spring summer season and we do a fall winter season. My kids are in adult size clothing and that makes it more expensive. So he's going to match me $200 from him, $200 from me. Now $400 for kids is not very much when it comes to the price of clothing. I will filter in extra clothing here and there as I seem and deem fit. Two of my kids are ever growing. Philip is huge. He's 5'9" at just barely 13 years old. And Jessica is 4'11". She hasn't grown in years, and she's not going to grow, y'all. She stays the same. But Danya is 5'9" as well, and she's going to be 15 in April. And let me tell you, they are growing so fast in sizes. It's unbelievable. Alexa, turn off my Fire TV. Sorry. So I don't want to buy too much at one time because they tend to grow out before they even grow into the clothing. So as soon as I think I have the next size up, they're out of it again. So we're keeping that on the low. I think about 7 to 10 outfits is more than accurate for the kids that are growing the way that they are growing. So that is what we're going to do. $50 is actually going into moving to Florida. So I cannot wait to move to Florida. Ultimate Game Pass is only going to get a 10. Amazon Prime Day got love last time, so it's only going to get a 10 this time. Okay, we don't have very many envelopes left. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have date night. Date night is going to get skipped this week. Smart Home is getting skipped this week. Uber Eats is getting a 50. Okay. We got Mother's and Father's Day, and what we're going to do today is skip both of those. We have Affirm. Affirm is going to get a 50. And that is going to be paying off more. It's another extra debt payment towards Affirm for my account. So just threw an extra 50 at that. And I'll pay that. I'll pull all that money and pay that in the first week of February to pay down my Affirm. And our newest envelope, New Baby, which is up in our shop. Now, we have a bunch of different versions of New Baby. We have this, which is, we don't know the gender of my daughter's newest soon to be arrival this year. But with that being said, we have this, which is basically like a gender neutral or just a common new baby savings challenge. We also have It's a Girl, which is pink bottles. We have It's a Boy, which is blue bottles. We have It's Twins, which are girl pink bottles. We have the same thing in blue. It's Twins for boy, and it's blue bottles. And then if you have a set of twins you're going to have that are a boy and girl, we have It's Twins, and it's alternating pink and blue bottles. So those are already up in our Etsy shop. They are a print on demand, which means you buy the file. You can print it over and over again as many times as you want. And if you are saving for a new baby, congratulations. Or babies, because I'm also a mother of twins. So $50 is going into new grandchild. So that is what we have for you today. Very simple, very easy. Did skip some of the envelopes, but we don't always have to fill each and every envelope every single time. And if we wanted to, I could have broke some of the $10 down into ones if I wanted to do that. But, you know, no sweat. We didn't have to do that today. I do have my peppermint mocha coffee here. I've got a bottle of Sprite. I call it Breakfast of Champions because I need a little bit more pick-me-up. That doesn't have any caffeine, but I need some sugar. So that's what we have for you today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, and or suggestions, please always feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. Again, that was the end of January. I just wanted to make sure that money had homes and knew exactly where it was going to go. The leftover, which I believe was $30-something or something, that stayed in my bank as just an extra buffer. But I wanted to get the larger part out so that I knew exactly where things needed to go as we continue to build our savings for the year of 2024. So we'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.